Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Uh-huh. Welcome around the world. Uh-huh. Welcome to my world. Welcome to Healthy G Moms. Ooh, ooh. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to my world. Welcome back. And for you new subscribers, thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And for my old ride or dies, you already guys know. My heart, ooh, ooh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love all of you guys. I love myself, and of course, I love you guys. Today, topic is, it's going to be about, I don't want to offend anyone, but it's going to be about breasts. Breasts and breastfeeding. For you new people that's coming to my channel, I've fought coronavirus and pneumonia, and I'm living every day with breast cancer. Now, I haven't taken off the breast. Slowly but surely, the tumors are going away all through my body. They're going. Yes, indeed, because the Creator's good, and it's all about the positive mindset. But why I'm talking about breasts is because it's probably a subject that I've never would have talked about. But I have a teacher by the name of Peach McIntyre. And Peach McIntyre, she is a bold soul. Yes, indeed. She's a bold soul. And she kind of lives her life out loud, you know? She lives her life out loud, so loud that she breastfeeds in public. Yeah, she takes her breasts out and feeds her child. And my understanding is that she's been doing this for a while. She has a 13 or 14-year-old son. She has 6 kids, and which each one of the kids, the children, she has exposed herself. Now, I have not witnessed that. I've only witnessed the 2, baby and the last one. But the question is it illegal or is it legal? Is it legal? I'm asking you guys that. Comment below if you think that it's legal or illegal. Okay? Now, last night, she made me cry because I guess people have been taunting her or pressuring her about why is she breastfeeding in public. Now, of course, the first answer to her question is, to your guys' question would be, because her child is hungry and she has to feed her child. She can't starve a kid. And breast is how we feed our kids. Being a mother of 2 kids, I breastfed my child. Now, I never was that bold enough to breastfeed in public. No, I take that back. I have breastfeed in public, but I've had a a blanket no one could really see, right? It was always covered. I guess that's the answer to mine. But hers is not covered. It's booby city, right? And so back to last night, she made me cry because she was on the internet. You know, she wasn't crying. She was explaining why she chooses to breastfeed in public. Why does she choose to breastfeed in public? And she said that she's doing it to normalize it. And what does that mean? She went on to say, well, people are doing TikTok. People are doing, what's this thing, the crate thing, they jump and stand up and see how long they can be on a crate. And people follow and people copy. So she's doing it. She says she does it to normalize it. So other women, other mothers when their kids are hungry, they'll feel like, hey, my child is hungry, so I'm going to feed my child. I'm going to feed my child. Yeah, I'm here in the grocery store. Yeah, I'm here at the amusement park. My child is hungry. And I'm not going to go into a stinky bathroom, because those bathrooms sometimes are filthy. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the restaurants, sorry. Sometimes they can be quite... People say it's not decent. But when I start doing research and I start looking at a lot of things, I'm like, you know, television, it's all about sex scenes, right? The boobies. Who got the nice boobies? In TV, it's okay because women are considered sex creatures, sex goddess, when they got their boobies out on TV, or their boobs, you know, silhouette, and, you know, it's in a shirt, but you can see the, you know, people are getting breastlifts because their breasts are too small. Too small. You know, too small. So they'll go and get things to put into their breasts to make them bigger. See? That's what I mean. But it's all about breasts, to enhance their breasts, to make it look better. For who? For themselves and for others, so they won't be calling them a tomgirl or a boy. You got a boy chest because your breasts are not big. So women feel uncomfortable with their small chests, and they'll go put some saline in their breasts to make their boobies bigger. It's also in magazines, TV, all over. But when it comes to a mother feeding their child in public, it's a no-no, because the boobie is feeding a child. This is a kid that's hungry. This is an infant that can't get up and go order their food. So it is up to their mother to feed them. And then she also left me with this, and this one I really start crying. She said, breast is best. That meant breast milk is better for the kids than regular milk or regular, what's that powder stuff, that Infamil and all these other. The breast milk is better for a child than anything else on the market. Now, one of her kids was 9 months. I think that was baby. So she had 5 kids. She has 6 kids now. But at the time when she was feeding baby at the amusement park that I saw, that was 5 kids. He was about 9 months and he had teeth, right? I think she said that he had 3 teeth at the bottom and 2 teeth at the top. But he was still hungry, right? And she was feeding her child. And now she has just delivered her sixth child. And she was feeding the baby in public. And I guess people had been taunting her or saying things, why you do this in public? Or, you know, because a lot of people think it's indecent. It's not decent. It's not decent for a mother to make sure their child is fed. Come on, people. Listen, Peach McIntyre, if you are listening, or the Peach Patch World, if you're listening, Healthy G Mom, I support you. When I cried last night, I got up this morning, I said, you know what? I don't know how I'm going to do this because I don't have a script. And I shoot from the hip and I speak my heart. And my heart goes out to you, Peach McIntyre. Feed your child how you want to feed your child. Don't let these people make you feel bad. I know you said you're doing it to normalize. Make it normal. And you feel absolutely comfortable. She says she feels comfortable with feeding her child in public. Well, she should. Because it's been a law since 2018. I did my research. 50 states since 2018, July of 2018. It's a state law saying that it is legal. I didn't know all this. I really didn't know until people started making a fuss about this. And then she had her testimony last night. It's a law, people. 50 states say it is okay for a mother to breastfeed her child in public. And it's also illegal to ask the mother to stop breastfeeding. Now, a business can say, "Hey, you can't do that in here," but then you can leave if they ask you to leave. You would have to, because it's the business. Private business, they can say that. However, you can go back and you can try to sue them, because there's a state law. 50 states have said, "Listen, it is okay for a mother." Most companies, I guess, are okay with it, but there are some that discriminate. So if you're being discriminated against, and because you're breastfeeding, feeding your child, shame on them for questioning you. And then, I would take precautions. I would go and handle my business and say, "Hey, this company refused me." Because before the whole law thing came into, a bunch of mothers went and they was standing in front of this company and say, "Hey, what, they're breastfeeding their child." There's a lot of women that are doing this. Again, I did it, but I didn't do the uncovered. I made sure my child was fed, or I started pumping. I think my son was about 8 months. He had started growing teeth, and he bit me, and so that was just my personal preference. I stopped doing that, but I do feel that my son needed to be fed by the breast before I gave him anything else. Yeah, and then I was a breastfed child, and I just know so many other mothers that have done it in the past. So it's a normal thing. I guess it's not normal for them to do it in public. But 50 states, you guys, have said it is legal. It's not illegal. So she has the right. She has the right to nourish her child. Yes, indeed. So leave her alone. And I commend you, Peach McIntyre, for standing up and trying to show other women that to be comfortable, and trying to show other women that it's perfectly okay to be a mother. Be a mother and take care of your 6 children. I applaud you. And you guys should applaud her as well. Stop frowning on a woman that's trying to handle their business. This lady is still handling business and taking care of her kids. At the same time taking care of her kids, she's handling business. I commend her. I think you're an outstanding. I am a peach patch. And I questioned. It was raw. Yes, it was. I thought it was raw, having her breast out. But I never judged her. I just didn't understand it. But see, a lot of people don't understand things, and then they start judging. Instead of doing your research, people, do your research. Do your research and leave her alone. It is okay. It is okay to take care of a child, breastfeed a child. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. So, Peach Patch, the Peach Patch crew, let's support our leader, Peach McIntyre. We're with you, Peach. You keep on. You keep on marching on, baby girl. You do your thing. You are going to be in that big house like you want to be. You are going to be, you winning already on YouTube, and you teaching me, and you've taught so many others. You keep on doing what you got to do. You keep breastfeeding that child. Don't listen to these people that are making you feel uncomfortable or make you feel like you got to do a testimony or tell them why you do what you do. You do what you do because you got to do something for your kids. They not feeding your kid. Think like that. That's right. And it's about each one teach one. And you taught me, and you're teaching others. All right, bold and fearless leader, Peach McIntyre. You keep pushing on, girl. All right, yes indeed. Keep marching on.